Come again? What do you mean by that?
Exactly what I said.
I dislike such pranks. Why tell me this?
Because... I'm not joking. I genuinely love you, Murasame.
I see. I apologize for my callous words. Even so...
You don't see me that way?
No, I'm not saying that. I simply didn't expect you to see me in that way. I'm flattered, I assure you. But this is all so sudden. I must gather my thoughts. I can't give you a proper response right now. May I have a little time? Come to my house later. I'll have an answer for you by then.
All right.
You came.
I promised I would. Wait, have you been training this whole time? You'll wind up hurting yourself.
I know not how to deal with these feelings. I thought a familiar exercise might banish any intrusive thoughts. And in time, it did help, by offering me some insight into your words. Yet the more I pondered them, the less I understood them. Still, I swore to give you an answer. It may grow long in the telling, but would you please listen to my story?
Of course.
I've spent my whole life in pursuit of strength. Still, I only proved my weakness by making that pact with Sunny. I was so desperate to realize my dream, not to mention restore my family's honor.
Right, I remember.
Then Lady Clarice's skill proved that even a mortal could lay gods low. I averted my eyes from my own deficiencies and sought more power from Sunny. So long as my dream came true, I didn't care what happened. Not even death deterred me. Only the title of World's Strongest mattered. Sunny took advantage of all that, until you showed me the error of my ways. Deaf to all criticism and drowning in dark power, I only returned to my senses because of you.
Of course I wanted to help you. I asked you over and over to stop. After all, I just couldn't watch someone I loved die.
To be frank, I think myself unworthy of your affection. I'm merely a fool who greedily reached for the sun and relied on dark methods to achieve my goals. A failed swordsman like myself doesn't deserve a place by your side. But as a simple man, I am terribly smitten with you.
Murasame.
Affection alone does not an equal partner make. I'm well aware of this fact. Nevertheless, if you were to choose someone to love and cherish you, to protect you from all the world's ills, I'd hope you would choose me. So here I stand, pulled in two directions.
All right. Then may I make the final choice?
Yes, I insist. I'll accept it, whatever the outcome.
In that case...
Are you, sure about this?
You said you'd accept my decision, right? Well, this is it.
Oh, that I did. You are truly majestic in all ways. But surely you have many better choices for a partner. Are you content to settle for me?
Yes! How many times do I have to say it? I thought a samurai never went back on his word.
Right. You make a good point. Very well. As of now, I am your partner. But truth be told, I know little about romantic matters. I may inadvertently cause you pain.
So what if you do? Don't all relationships have their ups and downs? I bared my heart to you because I want to be with you, through the good times and the bad.
I see. That unwavering optimism entices me all the more. On that topic, since our relationship has changed, I believe our names for each other should reflect that. What should I call you now?
How about...
It feels as if we're really cutting to the chase. But since you want this, I shan't refuse. That's decided. Now, what will you call me?
Let's see.
A shorter version of my name? That certainly does sound more intimate. I approve. And there we have it. A new road lies ahead of us. I will enjoy walking down it with you.
Same here. How about we go on a date, Murasame?
A date?
In a nutshell, a private rendezvous.
Oh, I see. My apologies. I didn't mean to make you take the initiative.
I'm fine with either of us asking each other out. So what do you say?
I accept. Perhaps you could assist me on an errand.
Sure. What is it?
I'm collecting materials for practice swords to send to the capital. A benefactor wants us to resume teaching our Munen Muso style. A former student, so I'm told.
Wow, that's great news. I'd love to help.
Many thanks. I owe this development to you. Could you meet me at this time in Autumn Village?
Sounds good to me.
Good to see you.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting.
Not at all. Let us be on our way.
Right. So what are we collecting today?
Ordinary wood. I thought we might also forage for chestnuts while we worked.
Sounds like fun. You a big chestnut fan?
Not particularly. But the greatest meal of my life consisted entirely of chestnuts. The taste nearly brought me to tears.
It did? What made them so good?
I was starving. I felt so desperate, I considered eating grass growing beside the road. When I fled the capital, I knew nothing about how to survive. I'd spent my life learning about the sword and little else. Only after leaving did I realize I brought nothing with me. No food, or sleeping mat, or other necessities.
You ran off without anything?
Yes. True, most people would have planned ahead. But I thought only of my blade, and restoring my family's honor.
So you just up and left?
Indeed. With zero knowledge of the lands beyond, I assumed a moderate climate was the norm, so I had no warm clothing.
Oh boy.
Unsurprisingly, I traveled in abject misery. No food, money, sleeping mat, or warm clothes. Convinced my end was near, I foraged some chestnuts and roasted them over a meager fire. They tasted so good that tears stung my eyes.
Hunger is the best seasoning. Your story sure proves that saying.
So it does. While not my favorite food, chestnuts bring back some important memories. Which is why I'd like to share some with you.
I'm flattered. I'll try to find the tastiest ones possible. Here we are. What should I prioritize?
Let's see. Good quality cuts, if possible.
The better to help your family recover.
Yes, that's one reason. But also because reviving our style fills me with such joy.
Then why don't you go pay them a visit? I'm sure they'd be overjoyed to see you. They might even be hoping you show up.
Naturally, part of me wishes to return. But it's not my place to meddle. The school belongs to the students now. I will entrust its future to them and observe from afar. Besides, I've vowed to stay by your side. After all you've done to support me, I value every second we spent together.
Thanks.
Still, one day I'd like to go home, if only to pay my respects. I hope you'll join me when the time comes. That is, if you don't mind.
Not at all.
Good.
I don't mean to bring up bad memories, but what was traveling with Sunny like? You mentioned that they kept you company.
Very true. I simply can't bring myself to hate them. They taught me how to survive. Things such as what wild herbs to eat, and where I could safely sleep. I even learned how to defeat monsters. But they complained incessantly about how all my knowledge was sword-related.
So that's why you stuck with them?
Hard to say. I acknowledge that Sunny was a Yoma, but despite their capacity for evil, they were not a completely evil being. They claimed to be a love guru, though I haven't the faintest idea how they came up with that title. They also constantly pestered me to eat more, sleep more.
That much I understand. Before they vanished, they asked me to make a promise. To make sure you eat and sleep enough. Your lifestyle was so bad, it made even a Yoma worry.
Sunny was simply a very fussy Yoma.
You sure? I actually think they had the right idea.
Fine. Then I shall pay more attention to my health. Sunny aside, I'd rather not cause you needless worry. I think we've found enough materials. Why don't we take a break?
Fine by me. I'm stuffed. That was delicious. Something like this could sustain me even on the most arduous journey.
I may have overindulged a bit, but I'm glad you enjoyed yourself today.
I'd love to do this again sometime. By the way, how do you plan to send these materials home?
Oh, Madame Tsubame will take care of that.
Makes sense. Should we head on back?
Might we make one final stop along the way?
Sure, that'd be fine. What's this?
It's Sunny's grave, I suppose. Until you said otherwise, I saw their complaints as little more than annoyances. However, when I realized they were concerned about my lifestyle, I finally understood. Nothing in my life mattered more than training. If I'd remained trapped in that mindset, I doubt I would have survived my journey. I'm alive all thanks to Sunny and their endless grumbling.
They were still a threat to your life, but they also helped you become the man you are today. I'd also like to offer my respects. Now I see why you're reluctant to hate them.
Shall we head back? Today was truly a treat.
I agree. So what should we do on our next date? Any interests you'd like to pursue? I'd love to learn more about your hobbies.
Like training?
Besides training.
Practice?
Same thing, different word.
Well, if I must choose something, then perhaps fishing? Casting a line and swinging a sword have much in common.
That's still training, in a way. Right. For our next date, we're finding you a hobby.
Must we?
I've always admired your dedication, but it's time to expand your horizons and try something new.
Very well. I shall follow your advice.
Hey!
Oh.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Right.
What say you? Yes, I'd be glad to. You previously mentioned finding me a new hobby.
Yeah. What do you think? Have any ideas?
I struggled with that. Given my inexperience, I thought a few practice swings might help me brainstorm. But not a single idea came to mind.
So to think up a hobby besides training, you tried more training.
Afterward, I helped Sir Sakaki reclaim farmland. Swinging a hoe feels like swinging a sword, you see.
I got it!
Got what?
Let's take a break from training with fishing. You seem to enjoy activities with concrete results.
A worthy idea. Then shall we meet at this time in Winter Village?
Sounds good. And while we're at it, we'll look for other stuff you might enjoy.
Very well. A serious matter indeed. I will look into it as soon as I am able.
Appreciate it. I really do.
Morning. What's wrong?
Ah, hello. Sir Watarase just requested my assistance. His hauls have been lacking as of late.
What, really?
You betcha. Murasame and I go fishing once in a while, but all I catch these days are the smallest of fry. The poor things look so skinny, barely have enough energy to flap their fins. Makes me wonder if some blight has tainted the water.
Then we should look into this right away. What do you think, Murasame?
I agree. Time is of the essence. Although if you have other priorities, I can investigate this alone.
Of course I'll help you. I'd be furious if you tried to solve this problem by yourself.
I'm in your debt. Please allow us to examine this issue. Where do you suggest we go first?
Wait, aren't you two on a date today? Man, I'm awful sorry about this. Really, I am.
If we'd stuck to our plans, I would have been distracted the whole time.
Same here.
Whatever floats your boat. I've marked the spot on your map. Be careful out there, you hear? I'll make it up to you both. That I will.
Just leave this to us.
Let's be on our way.
Right. Time to roll up our sleeves.
Obviously, if the blight is to blame, then monsters must lurk nearby. But never fear. No matter what happens, I will protect you.
Thanks. But the same goes for you.
I know. I trust you more than anyone.
So much blight. Let me purify it.
Even worse than I expected. Stay alert.
Look!
Those monsters are drenched with blight. Perhaps they are the source of the contamination.
I'll bet. Will you help me deal with them?
Of course. I won't let them lay a single claw on you. Water has returned to normal.
Yeah. Hopefully the fish can recover now.
They say clear waters breed no fish, but it's far better than the alternative. They run as clean and pure as your heart.
Oh, are you flirting with me?
Don't be ridiculous. I simply spoke the truth. Besides, why would I need to resort to flirting? You're already my...
Your... what?
nothing.
I'm your what? Finish your thought.
I'd rather not.
Come on! pretty please?
My lips are sealed.
Sure do. We took care of some blighted monsters in the area.
Seems they were causing your woes. We noticed nothing else out of the ordinary.
Gotcha. Fingers crossed that the fish won't look so blue around the gills now. I appreciate what you both did for me. Let me pay you back for your kindness. I'll treat you to some fisherman's delight with the freshest fish I can find. That's a promise.
Ooh, sounds delicious. How's that for our next date?
I can hardly wait.
You said it.
Then it's settled. Just give me a heads up first. I'll prepare you a feast, guaranteed.
We should make our way back. Allow me to escort you home.
Thanks. This is new.
Sir Watarase told me about this custom. Since I know little about romantic rituals, he kindly enlightened me.
Oh, how nice of him. Are you two good friends?
You could say that. Fishing buddies, he calls us. We grew close after we spent a night fishing together.
So that's how you hit it off.
He advised me to rely more on others for help, rather than make all my decisions on my own. Today proved him right.
Yeah, that's great advice. You need to speak up if you need my help. I'm glad he got through to you.
Gratitude aside, I still caused you needless worry. I must seek further self-improvement.
But don't use that as an excuse to go overboard on the training, okay?
Yes, I will exercise restraint. Now let's be on our way.
What to do?
All right.
Whoa! Hey!
Right. Indeed.
So, wanna see if we can pull off a date this time?
Yes, a similar thought had occurred to me. Shall we take up Sir Watarase's offer? He told me he's ready to prepare the feast at our earliest convenience.
Sounds good. Let's say we meet up at the entrance to Winter Village by this time.
I'll be there.
Sorry I'm late. Did you wait long?
No, I just arrived a bit early. My excitement got the best of me.
You were looking forward to it this much?
Indeed. More often than not, my thoughts turned to you. I also avoid training for too long these days. I'd rather not see you frown with worry.
I guess love really does change you. Now let's get going.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting for you.
Thanks for your hospitality.
Hey, I owe you big time for making the fish healthy again. And that's the truth.
Glad to hear we helped.
Even some species who'd all but disappeared decided to come back to my fishing hole. I couldn't be happier. Now let's cook everything up and get to the good part.
We can't wait.
You cook, Sir Watarase?
Sure do. I cook whatever I catch. Nothing beats fresh fish for every meal, I tell you. Though if the fish don't bite, then I don't get a bite either.
Wait, really?
It happens. Some days I'll lose myself thinking about the fishies while patching my gear, and then, whoops, sun's gone down.
I know that all too well. I'll grow so engrossed in my training that I forget to eat or rest.
Yep, happens all the time.
I see now. No wonder you two get along so well.
Murasame and I never run out of things to discuss, that's for sure. But don't mind me, you've got your date to enjoy. I need to make up for interrupting it before.
After you advised me to find a new hobby, I asked for advice from god and mortal alike. Lady Ulalaka enjoys wine and song. Lady Matsuri favors fights. Lord Kudama prefers games. And Lord Fubuki tends his plants. I experimented with each of these pursuits, but none of them struck my fancy. In the end, I settled on fishing.
You asked everyone about their hobbies?
I did indeed. You suggested this plan for my sake. It's only fair I do my part, and it required little effort.
Murasame, you're taking this way too seriously. I didn't give my suggestion nearly as much thought. Now that you've gone this far, I feel kinda guilty.
Please don't. I've always enjoyed fishing, although I never quite admitted that to myself while I obsessed over training. You can only learn certain things from others. This was one such lesson, and now I have a good friend to show for it.
Are you referring to your fishing all-nighter?
No one's ever kept me company as long as him. We had a grand old time, didn't we? We went night fishing again just the other day. It was loads of fun, even if it ended in a bit of a nail-biter.
Indeed it did. I can still hardly believe you hooked such a huge fish. Reeling it in was quite the challenge.
I hadn't brought my net, so all we could do was try hauling it in together. We fought for what felt like hours until we were soaked to the skin and so sore we could barely move.
Wow, what a story! But why didn't you show off your amazing catch to the village?
Well, it was kinda late. Practically morning, really. Everyone was fast asleep.
If you'd been awake, I would have loved to show it to you.
Same here. Catch of a lifetime, that one.
I wish I could have seen it. Did it taste delicious?
We released it.
You... what? Why?
A fish that magnificent could only be the guardian. If so, I want it to live a long, full life until it becomes a legend worth spreading across all Azuma.
A meal for the day, or an opponent for a lifetime? Given the circumstances, I'd say we made the right decision.
All right, everything's ready to go. Dig in.
Thanks for everything, Watarase. We had a great time.
It was my pleasure. I hope you both drop by again.
Of course. See you soon, my friend.
What a feast! Shall we head back?
Yes. Wait. No. Let me show you something first.
What is it?
Young Kotaro and I trained together. I want you to see the skill he taught me.
Now I'm curious. What sort of skill?
I'll demonstrate by the river. But please don't get your hopes up too high. He taught me how to skip stones.
Wow! Made it all the way across.
Apparently, I'm a natural at it.
I'll say. Had you ever done it before?
Never. I thought stones weren't meant for anything, let alone throwing. But then I noticed young Kotaro practicing with them. He kindly showed me how to do it. Served as my teacher, so to speak.
Man, I wish I could have watched you learn how to skip stones. It must have been a charming sight.
My initial attempts utterly failed, but frustration narrowed my focus. The actual act proved surprisingly simple.
Really? I've heard it's actually pretty hard.
Using a wide, flat stone is key. Then, keeping your arm low, you flick your wrist upon release to give it a spin.
It It's that easy? I want to try it. That didn't work at all.
Pay more attention to your core. Throw the stone without shifting your torso.
Huh. There's more to this than I thought.
You see? By treating play as another kind of training, even the simplest hobby can have many practical applications. I wrote to our students in the capital about that very topic just the other day.
Training matters, but it's way more fun when you can pick up important skills through games. Think your revelation surprised them? I doubt many instructors would ever see stone skipping that way.
It did, in fact. A few even think I've gone soft. But I've made my point. You must enjoy what you do.
Still, doesn't this hobby just boil down to more training for you?
I suppose you have a point. I may need to find a way to separate it from training. Oh, I should have realized this sooner.
Yeah, we still need to address the root of the issue.
Hey, welcome back.
Good to be home, Wolby. Thanks for such a fun day, Murasame.
I enjoyed it as well, although I apologize for making you take the initiative again.
No, I don't mind. That just comes with the territory when you're dating someone.
I'd still rather not take your goodwill for granted.
You need to relax, Murasame.
Big time. I mean, all that matters is you both had fun. At least that's what I think. And I guarantee you that a certain someone's always in a great mood after you hang out. So don't worry about...
Zip it!
Is that true? I'm glad to hear it.
Sheesh.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Sir Wolby.
Hey, as long as you two are happy, I'm happy.
I'm gonna die from embarrassment. Thanks, you little traitor.
Anytime, pal.
Well, I shall see you later. Take care.
Yeah, you too. Want to come with me to Fate Weaver Shrine?
Fate Weaver. An auspicious name. I'll gladly join you.
Then why don't we meet up at the Dragon Shrine by this time?
Sounds perfect. By the way, where exactly is this shrine?
I don't actually know. Wolby said he'll take us there.
Did he? Then I'll look forward to seeing it with my own eyes.
Me too.
My apologies. I didn't intend to make you wait.
Totally fine. Wolby and I were just hanging out.
So, I heard you'll carry us to this shrine, Sir Wolby. Whereabouts is it?
Well, it's a short hop for me, but hopelessly far for a human.
A peculiar place indeed.
It's that far away?
More or less. You can't reach it via normal means.
I suppose we ought to enjoy this novel experience.
Right.
Okay, all aboard. Let's get going.
What a magnificent shrine!
So solemn and dignified. Not to mention well cared for. And the air tastes crisp and pristine.
Indeed. Now what say we pay our respects?
Actually, could you stay here a second? I need to prepare something.
Of course. I'll be waiting.
Sorry about the long wait.
It wasn't long at all. What's that you have?
A red plum branch. If you weave a letter for someone you love around it and offer both as a gift, then those feelings will come to fruition.
Then this is a love letter?
Yes. This letter contains all my feelings for you, Murasame.
For me?
Right. And should the person who receives the branch reciprocate your feelings, then you'll share an everlasting bond. Murasame, will you marry me?
What? I'm so ashamed of my shortcomings. Time and time again, I thought to ask you that same question, yet couldn't find the courage. My answer is as clear as the dawn, but my pride can't abide such a meek response. Therefore, let me ask you the same question.
Murasame.
As you yourself witnessed, I strove to become the world's greatest swordsman at the cost of almost all else. Compared to you, I am a blundering boor. The finer intricacies of relationships escape me, whereas you treat everything with great care. Worst of all, my naivete led me to make an ill-advised pact, from which you rescued me. I still have much to learn, and the path to my goal is long and winding.
Huh? Wait, but you already won your duel.
Only thanks to your aid. To be honest, I've done much soul-searching since that bout. After achieving my goals of besting the God of Swords and restoring my family's honor, what did I have left? Suppose I exhausted myself in pursuit of further greatness. What then? Would I gain anything from such an empty endeavor?
Murasame.
Pure strength is awe-inspiring, but it also leaves one feeling hollow. For the longest time, I worried that I'd lost my way. However, as I watched you dance and do battle in the service of others, it hit me. You had the solution I sought.
I did?
An Earth Dancer dedicates their life to Azuma. But supporting someone so important requires godlike strength. Such as the strength of the world's greatest swordsman. Therein lies my answer. I spent my life perfecting the art of the sword, so that I might one day wield it to protect you.
Murasame.
Will you entrust your future to me? Thank you. With you by my side, no obstacle shall ever be too great.
I agree. Together, we can conquer whatever life throws at us.
In sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, I hereby swear to never leave you. Of course, I intend to avoid causing you any unnecessary hardships.
Promise?
Promise. I committed to that the moment I sought your hand. I will honor my oath.
I think your oath is missing something, Murasame.
What's that?
Marriage means being a team. Hardship is inevitable, so you don't need to deal with anything alone.
You're absolutely right. We're in this together now.
Exactly. We have such a long, exciting road ahead.
And I'm eager to see where it leads us. May I come in?
Yes, of course.
You look magnificent. I mean, your beauty is beyond words. It outshines all of Azuma.
I'm delighted to hear you say that, and just a bit embarrassed. Besides, look at you. You're absolutely incredible.
Am I? I feel somewhat overdressed for the occasion. But I'm happy to hear you approve. Shall we be on our way?
Right.
Congrats, congrats, and more congrats! Yay! Okay, Suzu, reel it in. Let's not make a scene. But I'm just so happy! Come on, aren't you? Aw, of course I am. Congrats, you two.
Thank you for your kind words.
You're always trying to solve everyone's problems. I'm glad someone will look out for you now. Right, Murasame?
Indeed I will. I shall serve that role until the day I draw my last breath. I swear not only to support our dancers' endeavors, but also keep the path ahead clear of danger.
Did you hear that? You're so loved!
I couldn't be happier.
May you both have a truly wonderful wedding. The most wonderful wedding ever!
Congrats, both of ya! Can't say I ever saw the two of you tying the knot, but you make such a great couple.
When you first came to our village, I never imagined that someday I'd attend your wedding. One of the perks of old age, I suppose. May happiness follow you long after your hair goes as gray as mine.
Thank you for your kind words.
Yes, both of you.
Tanti auguri! Congratulations, my friends! I can think of no greater joy than witnessing the wedding of two people I hold in such high esteem.
Thanks. I'm glad to hear that.
We appreciate it.
Congratulations, both of you. To think you two would get hitched. Fate's hand is much more unpredictable than business trends, eh?
After the ceremony concludes, I insist on ferrying you to your honeymoon aboard my airship.
How about no? They don't need you tagging along.
Regardless, I believe you've both found the greatest treasure of your lives. Congratulazioni! Hey, it's the happy couple! How about a refreshing soak to celebrate your big day?
Who on earth would do that en route to their own wedding? You'll only manage to tempt them inside if you change your inn's name. Trust me on this.
You think? Okay, then let's change it to Earth Dancer Inn to commemorate the occasion.
You mean it?
Just kidding.
I sure hope so.
But seriously, congrats.
We don't get to celebrate a wedding every day. While you're here, why don't I take a peek into your future?
A kind offer, but I'll have to pass.
Oh, why's that?
No matter what kind of future awaits us, we'll face it together as a team.
We'll look forward to whatever fate has in store.
Is that so? Then there's no need for this old busybody to stick her nose in your business. Move along now.
You're here! Congrats on your big day, guys! My finest students getting married. I couldn't be prouder. Wait, student? When did that happen?
Young Kotaro here taught me the art of skipping stones.
Is that so? Whatever for?
I suggested he find a hobby that had nothing to do with sword training. And Kotaro provided a great solution.
I'm a master stone skipper, you know. That's why he's so good.
Indeed. I can now reliably skip them to the opposite bank. Your lessons were invaluable.
How lovely. Welp, I have nothing left to teach you. So good job on your wedding and graduation both.
Many thanks.
Congratulations to you both.
Congrats! Wow, you guys are a fairy tale couple.
A perfect fit. Almost as if you were made for each other. One of fate's subtle machinations.
Here's to a wonderful future and all the happiness in the world.
Thank you very much.
You have my gratitude.
Boy, you two sure are lucky. I wonder where my special someone is hiding.
You still have other people left to greet, yes? Don't let us keep you waiting.
Yeah, I wish we could hang out a bit longer, but he'd better go. Bye-bye.
Congrats on your marriage. I'm happier than a halibut to be sharing your special day. I wanted to gift you some freshly caught glitter snapper, but bringing along raw food seemed like a poor idea. So all I've got is myself and my words, I'm afraid.
Sir Watarase, that's more than enough. I owe you 1,000 thanks for all you've done. You taught me about the arts of angling and socializing alike. I don't know where I'd be without your sage advice.
I just gave you a small push in the right direction. Still darn happy to hear that, though. Your genuine love for each other is why you're standing here today. Some species of fish mate for life, working hard to care for each other all the while. Here's hoping you two always get along just as swimmingly and enjoy this ride we call life.
Thanks, Watarase.
We shall.
While it may not mean much coming from a bachelor like myself, make each other happy, okay? Congrats again, my friends.
Blessings be upon you today.
Allow me to offer you my sincerest congratulations on your marriage.
Congrats to you both. Seeing you two now, I can't even imagine celebrating a better couple.
I agree. And we're not the only ones celebrating. The spirits themselves are in high spirits. Congratulations to you both.
They have an unusual aura, but they clearly approve.
Darn right. Call it corny, but a blacksmith like myself has only one thing to say. You gotta strike while the iron's hot!
Huh. Is that a celebratory saying?
Look, all I'm saying is that the best things come piping hot. So go forge a great life together.
You won't find a more joyous date on any calendar. And I guarantee even more joy is yet to come.
Thank you very much.
Yes, glad to hear it.
Greetings, and pardon my lateness.
Oh, Clarice!
I'd intended to come sooner, but as you can see, I was waylaid. Please allow me to offer twice the well wishes. Congratulations to you both. May happiness follow you wherever you go in life.
Yo! Great job getting hitched, you guys!
Allow me to offer you my sincerest congratulations. I'm overjoyed to share this wonderful occasion with you.
Best wishes to you both. Nothing pleases me more than celebrating your happiest day.
Perfect partners joined together by the strongest bond, with your whole lives ahead of you. What could be better? Seeing two of my own flock achieve wedded bliss fills my heart full to bursting. I'm sure Sunny is also happy for you, wherever they are.
So you'd call this a sunny celebration?
Must we?
Reminds me of how they got their name in the first place.
Oh, fine. I guess I could at least say congrats.
Huh?
Samurai? You okay?
I imagine that's what they would have said.
Few things shock me, but that sure did.
Goodness me! I never knew you were such a comedian. But I agreed that they'd also be celebrating.
Finally! I was wondering when you'd show up.
Truly, I feel your happiness as if it were my own. Maybe even more so.
Indeed. Seeing two of our favorite people united as one brings us pure delight. The vast Empyrean of Dawn blesses this union. May your future shine brighter than all the stars in the sky.
The gallant Shepherd of Snowfall blesses this union. May fortune forever smile on the path that awaits you both.
Now it's my turn. The valiant herald of rebellion blesses this union. May your days ring with enough laughter to shake the very heavens.
Thank you, everyone.
I could ask for no greater gift than the god's own blessings. I'm honored beyond words.
I have awaited your arrival. My humblest congratulations on your marriage. I pray that you spend all your days together in happiness and good health.
Congratulations on your marriage. Goodness, even saying that felt embarrassing.
Why are you the one getting embarrassed here?
It's just, I feel as happy as if it were my own wedding.
Makes sense. Thanks.
Now, if you would kindly come this way.
Is that sacred sake?
Exactly. You affirm your oath by taking 3 sips from the small, medium, and large cups. 9 sips in total. It's known as the exchange of nuptial cups.
I don't think you actually have to drain the cup. It's more for the ceremony of it. And you don't hold your liquor well, right?
Indeed. I am, unfortunately, a lightweight. 1 sip will knock me out. I'll simply go through the motions of drinking.
Then without further ado,
now that the salutations and ceremony have concluded, the time has come to recite your vows.
So now we live together. It hardly feels real, to be honest.
I agree. It still hasn't hit me.
I must be careful from now on, lest I return to my previous abode by accident.
I'm more worried about you training so much that you forget to come home at all. Maybe, like before, you'll stagger back to your old place and collapse from exhaustion.
I think I finally understand your most enduring image of me. While I'd like to assure you that will never happen, I can unfortunately make no promises. So I shall work hard each day to earn your trust.
Then let's be optimistic. Although, I'll probably forgive you anyway if it does happen.
Very well. Now that we're married, I think that certain aspects of our relationship shall change. For example, how we address one another. Perhaps that would help this all feel more real.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then what would you like me to call you?
Let's see.
Sweetheart? Truly? No, I don't dislike it. Whatever your heart desires. I shall treat this as another part of my training. I will bear anything, no matter how awkward, for your sake. Thank you for sharing this with me. I will call you that from now on. And what will you call me? No changes? Understood. Since I'm accustomed to this name, that will make things easy. That settles that. Our new life begins now. I look forward to the journey we shall take together.
Likewise.
I never saw myself sharing my future with another. But I'm overjoyed to be sharing it with you.
Murasame.
Thanks to you, I know what it truly means to love someone. Please, allow me to remain by your side forevermore.
Of course I will.
Pardon.
What's up?
Right. Right. What say you? Oh.
What to do?
Hey! Hey, come on!
My thanks.
What's up?
Right.
Right.
Oh. What say you? Oh.
Whoa!
What?
Hmm? Good morning.
You're up early.
Whoa!
Right. All right.
Indeed. Good morning. What's up?
I think not. What say you?
Indeed.
That's it.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
What?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Right.
Right. All right.
No!
Best of luck.
Whoa!
All right.
All right.
Whoa!
Oh.
Indeed.
What say you?
Indeed.
Oh.
Well?
Oh. Right.
No.
Hey! Huh? Uh-huh. Wow! Hey! Yeah.
Pardon.
What? Yay!
Just leave it to me.
What? I think not. What say you?
Right.
Excuse me. Indeed.
Look! I found something!
Morning! You're up awfully early today. So what did you find?
This thing!
Is that...
You're kidding me!
I see. It does indeed burn with the same brilliance of Mihoshi Habaki's heart.
I knew it!
How did it end up here, though? Did it fall?
Doubtful. More likely, it splintered off from the heart when we returned it to the heavenly realm.
And it's absorbed the surrounding runes, thus regaining its shine?
That would certainly make sense.
So, what the hell do we do? Just ignoring it seems like a bad plan.
Reuniting it with the rest of the heart in the heavenly realm seems like the wisest course of action.
Then what are we waiting for? Do that dance of the whatever and send it back.
Dance of the Sovereign.
That's what I said.
About that.
You can't do it anymore?
I've tried so many times already. Even when I do all the steps perfectly, it never generates as much power as before.
What you did back then was essentially a miracle. We can't snap our fingers and reproduce it whenever we like, I'm afraid.
So? Now what?
First, we should confirm if any similar shards exist.
True.
And once we collect them all?
We've little choice but to return them directly to where they belong.
Where's that?
The limbo that lies between this world and the next. The Forest of Endings.
Precisely.
Oh, that one place where Sky totally beefed it?
Damn. Don't hold back.
Not to make excuses, but the Forest of Endings is an alien realm, where the laws of time and space act in unusual ways. As you're well aware, no one has ever reached that realm's nadir and returned to tell the tale. If you choose to go, you face an incredibly dangerous path.
Partner. First, let's try to find more fragments. We'll figure out what to do next afterward.
Very well. I see you have collected all the heart shards.
Right.
Okay, what's the next step?
Bringing them back to the Forest of Endings. I'll deliver them myself.
Are you sure? Not even we gods dare set foot in that place. There's no telling how far you'll need to travel, or how long.
Even assuming you survive the journey, we can't say for certain that the shards will be accepted.
What? After all that effort? Why not?
The Earth Dancer personally put an end to Mihoshi Habaki's plans. I can't imagine they'll be pleased.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least we're in no great hurry. You don't need to make a decision this very instant.
True. However, if you do choose to go, I shall open the entrance for you. Prepare yourself before venturing forth. The gate lies in the farthest chamber of the Heavenly Realm's shrine.
Got it. Thanks. I've made up my mind. I'm taking the heart shards back to where they belong. For you, for our children, for Azuma, I want to give every one of you a bright future.
So you're going.
Sorry.
Considering the nature of your fate, this was a foregone conclusion. But don't forget our vows. We are family. I will protect your life with mine, no matter where you choose to go.
Yeah, I know. Thanks. I offer these humble words. O great progenitor, Mihoshi Habaki, may your divine glory shine forth and bless us all forevermore!
Did it work?
I think.
Earth Dancer, you have done well to journey here from the surface far above. I commend you.
That voice.
Mihoshi Habaki.
I have also desired to speak with you. Tell me what you wish to know. I am merely a mystic device left by the ancient dragon Viatreya to watch over the realm of Azuma.
Device?
Yes. Before Viatreya passed, they fashioned a guardian to ensure the continued prosperity of Azuma. I, Mihoshi Habaki, am that guardian.
Wait, what? How does that work?
My duty is as you know. I maintain Azuma as a whole. When I determine that the land can no longer sustain itself, I am to destroy and recreate it. This tree is merely a medium for communication. It is not my true form, for I have none. In fact, to borrow your words, I am best described as hope incarnate.
Hope?
Yes, the hope that Azuma will exist for all eternity. I have also desired to speak with you. Tell me what you wish to know. The celestial collapse occurs when the volume of runes circulating throughout Azuma falls below a set value. Thanks to your efforts, Azuma's runes are showing signs of recovery. Should this trend continue, I doubt another celestial collapse will occur for a long, long time.
Did you hear that, partner? We did it!
However, since I've based my observations on data from recent centuries, my prediction must take any unexpected factors into account. The balance between humans, the land, and runes is easily lost. Rune levels can plummet below sustainable levels in the blink of an eye. Humanity's tendency to take, consume, and sacrifice in excess explains this unpredictability.
But as living creatures, we can't possibly survive without sacrificing other lives.
I acknowledge that to be true. Yet there must be balance in all things. I have also desired to speak with you. Tell me what you wish to know. Yes, they are now mine once more.
Talk about clumsy. Try to keep a handle on your own dang heart, will ya?
I did not lose them by accident. After the heart returned to this location, I cast down pieces of it intentionally.
You did it on purpose?
But why?
I needed to determine the qualifications of the human chosen by the arbitration unit known as Mokoshiro. I considered all actions taken up to this point. The decision is complete, and the conclusion made.
Okay.
I have also desired to speak with you. Tell me what you wish to know. I have observed Azuma's history for many an age. The latest celestial collapse was the fourth to take place. The previous 3 occurrences resulted in the recreation of Azuma. Each time, I chose new candidates from among the human population to install as gods who would maintain the balance between humans and nature. All failed. You can trace the cause of every celestial collapse to humanity's unfortunate habit of excessive rune consumption.
Oh.
The Black Dragon, Nubatama, and the White Dragon, Mokoshiro. With each celestial collapse, I put my faith in humanity's potential by dispatching both of those gods and trusting their riders to guide Azuma's future. But for the very first time, the celestial collapse and Azuma reset protocol have been terminated prematurely. A most unexpected and welcome miracle. In addition to what I've described, the White Dragon has another duty.
I do? First I've heard of it.
That duty is to locate an heir to the god that rules over all of Azuma.
Huh?
Long have I awaited a being such as you. You understand the cycle of destruction and recreation, yet still you seek a better path for Azuma. Therefore, I ask you to take Mihoshi Habaki's place as Azuma's guardian deity.
As someone who only wishes the best for Azuma, I could ask for no greater honor.
Wait, seriously?
I fully expected you to take on this mantle, Earth Dancer. Henceforth, I confer upon you godhood. As Azuma's guardian and 7th god, you shall stand at the head of its pantheon.
Yikes.
Earth Dancer. No. The Heavenly Sovereign. I entrust Azuma's future to you.
Time to head home, Wolby.
Yeah, we've got to get everybody up to speed.
Right. May Azuma's divine glory shine forth and bless us all forevermore.